Well, hello. I'm Paul Catalina, and this is the Top 5 Transfer Fits, Volume 6. This is the last Transfer Fits one we will do for now because things will start maybe falling into place. And I'm going to give a little inside baseball here. We recorded this on Wednesday. So hopefully nothing happens before the end of the show today that makes this list moot. So this is, I'm running a little bit of a risk here the last couple days of these transfer fits because people are starting to make their decisions. Number 5, CJ Daniels, wide receiver, LSU. I think he needs to come to Baylor. I think he's a great fit in Jake Spavital's offense. They're going to lose Ashton Hawkins. They're going to lose some other guys. They need someone to step in. He kind of got lost in the shuffle at LSU and got hurt. He was great at Liberty. He fits the system so well. If I'm CJ Daniels, I am putting on the green and gold and coming to Baylor. Garrett, I think you agree with me on this one, right?
He'd be a good fit. He would definitely be a good fit in that offense.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 4, wide receiver DT Sheffield, North Texas. Wants to go to the power conferences for his last year of eligibility. I think he'd be a great fit in Kendall Briles' offense at TCU. He doesn't have to, he didn't even have to move reasonably. Denton to Fort Worth is still maybe a little bit of a hike, but I think he'd be a really good fit. Sonny Dykes, Kendall Briles, that TCU offense, replacing Savion Williams, who's leaving. He's going to be gone. That's a big playmaker they're not going to have. I think he'd be a fantastic fit for the Horned Frogs and a really good fit and could really do some things in the Big 12. Number 3, let's stay with North Texas. Chandler Morris, looking for his fourth school. He started at Oklahoma. He went to TCU. And then he had a great year this year at North Texas. Personally, I don't think he should have left. But since he has, let's deal with the reality of things here and say where he could go and contribute really fast. Don't know who the offensive coordinator is yet at Oklahoma State, but that's where I would go if I were him. They are in desperate need of a quarterback, especially a guy who can bridge the future a little bit to whatever young guy they have. They don't have but 3 guys who started a game on offense coming back. So it's going to be maybe a bit of a mountain to climb. I know he's visiting Memphis as well, but I would certainly consider Oklahoma State if I were Chandler Morris. Mike Gundy has a lot to lose here, so he's going to go all in. I like going to play for coaches who are going to be all in. Number 2. Quarterback Matthew Sluka from UNLV very famously quit on his team early this year. But let's not dwell on the past. Let's say he learns from it. Where he can contribute, who needs a quarterback, and where can he maybe maximize his skill set. I think Memphis would be a nice fit for him under Ryan Silverfield, one of the most unsung head coaches in the country. Seth Hennigan was great for the Tigers. I think Matthew Sluka could step in there and play very well in that system, even though he wound up being the starter but was not the best quarterback on the roster. UNLV didn't miss a beat after he left the team this year. I just would like to give this guy another chance before we condemn him for all times. He made a youthful mistake. He maybe got some bad advice. Let's see where he goes from there. Number 1, quarterback Fernando Mendoza from Cal. This is another one. 2 days in a row, Garrett, I've given you a guy to go to LSU. I don't know what the future is for Garrett Nussmeier. And I'm not sure Garrett Nussmeier knows. Which leads me to believe that he may not be back with the Tigers next year. If I'm going to go replace him, this guy, I know a team that did not have a great year. It was not because of their offense. Their defense was really bad. I'm going Fernando Mendoza from Cal. A lot of untapped potential in this guy. Dual threat quarterback, can do a lot of things. Really impressive. Put up really nice numbers this year. I would look at LSU. They're going to need a quarterback. Ricky Collins, also one of their high recruits, also in the portal. So they're going to need some quarterback depth there, or it's going to be the A.J. Swan show, which I don't think anybody really wants for 12 games in Baton Rouge. That's going to do it for the top 5. Time to say adios.